It's the 2017 California Spring Trials.
Yes,
and where are we now? Because I've lost track.
We are at Selecta.
Oh yeah, it says Selecta in real big letters right there.
Right there.
How did I lose
Selecta
that?
1.
Selecta 1 is the new name of the company. And we've got 3 different things I think we're going to show you here.
Yes.
Starting with geraniums. And what's interesting here is Selecta's had geraniums for a long time, and then they kind of rolled all of the Selecta and ball floor plan geraniums into one grouping, and Selecta didn't have any geraniums of their own. It was all sort of under the ball floor plant name. Well, now they're bringing back some specific Selecta geraniums from Selecta's own breeding.
Selecta.
And these are coming from Kenya, from their production facilities down there. Big production facilities. They do 90 million cuttings a year down there. And the series include Moonlight, which is a dark green leaf series, zonal variety. And this is Sunrise. Let's see, here it is. Sunrise is the medium green leaf. Beautiful consistency and habit across the entire line. I'm seeing great colors, very bright, some nice sort of bicolor types.
The Marcata is really what they're concentrating on here as well.
But these are the ones I like the best, just personally, if I was going to grow some. This is called Marcata, and this is an interspecific type, which is like a cross between an ivy and a zonal with, I would say, a little more ivy blood. So it's kind of a caliente competitor, if you think about what else is on the market. And some nice colors, beautiful habit, a very little shattering of the flowers, so it stays nice and clean. So that's the geranium story here at Selecta, and expect to see a lot more really nice introductions coming along those lines. Now, Ellen, you actually had a retail story that you wanted to tell right over here with the Trixies.
That's right. So Trixies, the combos. What we have here, we have a couple of new combos. For instance, this is Trixie batting eyes. And then, so that's just...
It's not a baseball thing, Jen, in case you were wondering.
So that's just Calibracoa. And then down here, we have a
I love the name of that one.
Who knew Orleans? But the message here is sell 2. Of course, you want to sell 2, you want to sell 4. But sell them basically as pairs. And that takes it takes you more into like bringing the indoor fashion out by matching different textures and colors and having them at different parts of your patio or your landscape.
So instead of selling a consumer just a hanging basket, if you had a beautiful combo pot that matched it, you could convince them to get both for their front door or their back patio. It's like matching your throw pillow with a throw.
Yeah,
sure, I can see it. So at first I wasn't sure about the idea, but I kind of realized if you give the consumer the idea of these different containers all go together, the basket, the window box, the
set it up as a
mixed
mannequin,
combo, then you kind of, I like the whole ensemble.
I'll take that and that and that.
And now, Ellen, how about some petunias?
Okay.
They're right over here.
Let's go.
And there's a crowd here, but still, we'll work through them.
Just barge them
because if you recall last year, Jen, excuse us, Night Sky. Oh, she's coming in that way. Don't mind us. Night Sky was the hot new introduction 2 years ago, and still last year, still hot. Beautiful variety. You notice they dropped it into the headliner series, which is their medium-sized series, and they've added a new one called
Pink Sky.
Pink Sky.
Headliner Pink Sky.
And it grows just like Night Sky as far as getting the spots in there, the culture, but a little bit more vigorous.
That's what they said.
They say. And also in the headliner series, some new colors. We've got Banana Cherry Swirl and a Cherry Star.
Very nice.
And there's some more swirls over here, right? That making both of us very hungry. Raspberry Swirl and blueberry swirl.
And the swirls are a tiny bit smaller flower size.
Those are beautiful little plants.
Yeah, really nice.
But suppose you want something
a little bit bigger.
Really big.
Or really big.
Then you go to the main stage series, which used to be Selecta's
famous series.
I remember the famous series, but they've rolled some of the old famous into this new series, plus added some new breeding. to create
right.
really their biggest series. These would compete with like super petunias and surfinias. In fact, in Europe they call these alpine or alptunias. So they're great for window boxes, and 10 colors in the series.
4 are from Famous.
4 from Famous, and they're a little bit later to bloom than your standard vegetative petunia, but they're also working on earliness in the breeding as well.
They're huge.
Yeah, gorgeous. Now, I think if we go outside, Ellen, into the California sun, we're going to see one more new introduction worth looking at.
Exactly. Let's do it.
Many mistakes are made.
Hey, Ellen, Daisy Falls.
Yes.
It's a variety name.
Yes, it is.
You had to want. What's a Daisy Fall? This is a Daisy Falls. It's a new osteospermum series from Selecta.
And guess what they do?
They fall out of the pot.
They're trailing.
I love when they name something that makes sense.
It's a true trailing osteo.
They say that the feedback has been huge, and I've got huge written in quotes, in the trials that they've been in, like down at Costa and places like that, because they simply perform really well. They're great in the summer, they take the heat, and will go right up to frost.
That's white amethyst, and over to Jen's left is pink, and then purple is even more left.
Right, and
We
what's,
also have a
what's,
mix.
and what's also cool, there is a Trixie mix. You know, the Trixies are
mix.
3 cuttings in one little liner. There's Daisy Falls Trixie. So, and really cool too, they told me, I've got it written down here, doubles are in the pipeline, as well as yellows as well. So that's
Takes the summer
Daisy
heat.
Falls from Selecta 1 here at the
Selecta 1.
2017 California Spring Trials.